What's happening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm trying to staying alive, staying alive. I'm trying to stay alive, my brother, man. But I'm
I
very
was
good.
just
I'm very
I,
happy and happy to be speaking to you,
I was just wondering, you must be wrecked today. I was watching you this morning on TV. I was like, how the hell are you still alive?
bro. Do you know it's not that? I'm on three different time zones because I was in LA. I was shooting this film with the Martin Luther King film that I'm doing, and then I came here. So I'm actually on three different time zones. So at different intervals in the day, LA kicks in. Is like. And the West Coast kicks in. I'm like, like so, and I'm trying to get to my premiere without sleeping on the red carpet.
I was just
It'd be
gonna
a
say,
fucking shame if I missed that, isn't it?
just think a glass of wine or a beer or something later on tonight. Put you
Or
asleep.
vodka Red Bull. This is
Yes.
apple juice.
Come here. Do you know what? I love rom-coms. They're one of my favorite, and I haven't watched a good one in about 10 to 15 years. And I laughed and I cried at your movie.
Come on!
It's just
Record that. Did you record that? Send that clip to me. Okay, great. Record that. Send that to me because you look like a proper man's man. You got the beard, nice haircut. Like, you know what I mean? When you came on and I was singing, I got scared for a second. You made me feel nervous. But look at you, all bright and red now, and happy about the fact that, I'm with you. They always think I'm a tough guy too. But no, we're lovers at heart, man. We just want to be loved. Right?
And that is it. And
That's it.
like it hit home. Like there was a lot of parts in it that I went, oh, Jesus, that kind of I can resonate with that, or I know someone who can
Tell me
resonate with
the
the other
exact
parts.
part that you felt like you could resonate with that triggered you.
It was the part where you ran away and you came back.
Mm.
To me, that was, yeah.
Yeah, me too, man.
Were there difficult conversations when you were writing this? Did you have to go to a few people and go, right, lads, I've got a movie coming out and it's going to be about this?
Well, unfortunately, my film is not the Will Smith biopic where he wrote about his life recently or biography. No, I didn't talk to anybody about it because it's fabrications and fables. I'll give you one that's clinical. My parents divorced when I was 15. Melvin's parents get divorced when he's 28, 29. Totally different thing that would happen to the brain and to processing things, So no, I didn't go to anyone specifically, but my parents, my family have not seen the film yet. So maybe this will be a bit different conversation when we interview another time. I'll be like, bro, it went down in the DMs. It's going down in the DMs. They've not seen it. I think my dad's gonna cry because he's a crybaby. I think my mum might even, there's parts of the film that are personal enough that they're like, oof. So me and my dad have never had that particular conversation because we haven't needed to. I don't have a child, and our relationship didn't manifest in that way. But a lot of this film, actually, in truth, is more about when I was 21. I just made the characters older, if that makes sense.
Is it scary to think that, in years to come, this is a Christmas movie and a Christmas rom-com? Does that ever dawn on you sometimes, or have you even thought that far yet? In like 10 years, we'll be here going, oh, stick on Boxing Day, everybody. The Christmas movie's out.
Mate, that would be the dream, man. You're going to make me cry. That'd be the dream. There's so many films, like movies are such a big part of our heart and our life experience. Like, Goonies. You lived through Goonies. Like Goonies are basically, for me, the Fresh Prince. Like we lived through the Fresh Prince. And if this makes anybody feel like that long term, I've, as an artist, and I've been doing this since I was 6 years old, that's massive. I hope you're right. I really do.
The one thing that I loved about the movie, that it just seemed, even like when the parts where it was sad, it seemed like it was fun. I can only presume on set, the characters that were in the movie were characters, like when the camera stopped rolling as well. Was it like that?
The actors?
Yeah.
Well, what the actors did, they really embraced the parts, and they really embraced the opportunity to do something of their culture. It's a lot of the times because we don't get to enjoy our culture in a work environment, And so I think that was one of the rewarding things that, Marion, when I'm DJing, like, I DJ like I'm playing certain songs, and Marion Jean-Baptiste and Robbie G start, improvising and saying, "This is how you were made," and this was our love song, and it was really beautiful, man. It was really, really beautiful. It's special. I don't know why with your interview, I'm reflecting on a more physical way, like how special the film was, and actually how much I I had an experience that I won't ever have again. It's such a first, and it's so personal that I never got tired. I never got upset. And I'm a grumpy git sometimes. Like, I'm not like happy all the time, especially on sets of movies. You're sticking around all the time. But I was really happy a lot and all the time because one, I needed to be that energy for my cast and crew, but it was just it was a joy. And I think that's what I trusted about the film most, is that no matter what, people watch it, they're gonna be entertained in parts and have some joy because we were having such a good time, you know?
Do you think it's even different as well because it's your name on the door? You're not just turning up for work one day and being an actor. Like this, like does that make it more prouder for you? Because we call it graw in Irish. It's called love.
My name on the door. You're right. I think it is. There's I'll tell you something interesting. I found the job of directing to not be the job of a boss, but more of a job of having to serve other people. I had to learn how each person wanted to be communicated with, and what was the best way to get the best out of them. So, in many ways, yeah, I think my creative brain liked the fact that I could go into a room once it was all done and start to shape things in the way I see them. Because sometimes, as an actor, you leave a performance in the hand of directors, and you're not happy. They might be, and it might even be better for the film, but you might not be. So yeah, I think there's something to what you're saying for sure.
Sorry for asking you because I think everyone's going to be asking you about the little mixers and all that. I even went online earlier. Is that mad when you go on Twitter and it's just this massive fan base coming at you and you're like, what the hell is this? Or is that just a
I
nice
want more little
touch?
mixes. Come to me, little mixes. I've not really experienced the little mix thing, to be honest. Because I wasn't hyper aware of Leanne as a little mix person, and that's just real. I just wasn't. I met her as a person, and I met her as a potential actor, and who I met was incredible. She's an incredible person. She's an incredible human being with a lot of pathos and just naturally honest. And Asia Naomi King, a very magnetic tour de force actress. I mean, she eats up the screen when she smiles. You're just like, whoa, it's like you're drawn in. To me, I was always looking for my Julia Roberts in different films. I was like, okay, Asia reminds me of Julia Roberts in Notting Hill, you know, and Leanne has that kind of my best friend wedding frantic Julia Roberts. So I was just looking
Brilliant
for
movies.
Julia Roberts. Oh yeah, which one do you like more?
I think what I like Julian Notting Hill. Just her
Yeah,
smile. I
yeah,
went
yeah.
to the door before in Notting Hill and they had painted the door. So we literally just went to this random door for no reason and just went,
Right,
look at
right, right,
us.
right. Yeah, I'm a my best friend's wedding fan for sure.
That's good. It's good. Melvin's mom, I just wanted to hug her. Like the glow and presence that lady has on the screen. It just reminded me of my mom. I don't know what it was, but you've absolutely nailed that. Of a
That's not me,
heartwarming.
man. That's Marion Jean Baptiste. That's just who she is. She's when she comes and goes, "Hello, son." Every boy's like, "Yo, I want to see my mom, man." You know what I mean? So, yeah, I love her so much, and she did me a solid coming to do this movie during the height of COVID, when everything was locked down, whenever no one knew what things were. She came and did a solid coming to do this movie and elevating it with her presence and her beauty. I love Marianne Jean-Baptiste, and I really believe this film is going to make people love her in a different way. She's always been seen as an actress with gravitas, but film is going to add who she is, her light, and yeah, just her beauty for sure.
Well, good luck with the premiere tonight. The movie, I really enjoyed it. It put a smile on my face. I
Thank you.
was having one of those
You watch
days.
it again?
Absolutely, I'll watch it again. The
Like
premiere
your
in Dublin
family
is
or your friends or your
yeah.
partner?
The premiere's in Dublin tomorrow night. I'm actually in London today doing something else, but the premiere's in Dublin tomorrow, and I'm going to watch it with my
There's a
friends.
premiere in Dublin tomorrow?
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, I hope it's tomorrow because I told my friends.
Dublin? Oh.
It's like, but like, there's none of you guys are there. It's just going to be just a
Well, I
screen.
would come to Dublin for a premiere, man. They should have told me that.
Guinness,
Oh.
fantastic.
All right.
Thank you
Take
so
it
much.
easy.
Okay.